Alright, just got this in the mail. I know unboxing videos are kind of dumb, some people like them. So here we go. Got a tool for the job. Does anybody else out there use a shank when you open your boxes? And as predicted, another box inside the box. Alright, so it looks like we got a cabinet, a power cord, and a manual. Okay, so I've got the speaker set up on the floor so that it's coupled and we can get some bass out of it. The volume is 3/4. I've got the white LED lit, so it's in the flat response mode. Make sure I got my cabinet modeling turned on. Alright, so here we go. This is using the FRFR on it. Gain on it. How about a lot more gain? I'm not digging the sound of that at all. So, smells like burning electronics a little bit at 3/4 volume. I'm gonna set it to the Vintage 30 clone. Turn off my cabinet modeling over here. All right, same amp, no cabinet modeling. That sounds light years better to me than the flat response mode. I mean, way better. It's loud, but it's not that loud. Let's try something else, like let's try the Jarvis, which is the blue one. Let's dime it. So it's on 10. This is as loud as this thing gets. That's getting to where the ears start chiming a little bit, so we're definitely getting some volume out of it. And just to see if we can take it up a further notch, I'm going to kick it back on these plastic kickstands, which, by the way, feel a little on the cheap side. It's definitely something you want to be careful with. So here we go. Okay, that's crushingly loud now. Okay, yeah, that's definitely, that's cranking now. My only concern is it's on 10. This is it. This is as loud as it's going to get, which I've been to some band practices before with some drummers who just have some weight. They beat the crap out of their drums. And I've brought my 25 watt Mesa Boogie, which is louder than this by quite a bit, and I've had to crank the piss out of it just to get it to keep up. Now maybe if this is aimed in the corner at the practice space, I think you'd probably be all right. I think for most small shows, you would be plenty good. Just worth mentioning. Again, my own opinion. I don't have a lot of time with this, so far, I'm not digging the flat response mode. The speaker simulation seems to be much, much better. Let's try one more of those. This is the Bayou. Loud. Honestly, it seems to be warming up or something, because it's definitely loud now. Boy, am I smelling burning electronics though coming out of this thing a little bit. I know it's probably new and maybe the sleeves are heating up. I just hope that running it full out at 10 isn't damaging it in some way. I'm going to give the flat response another chance with a different preset over here. Let's try $5153 red. So this is based on the EVA. I forgot to turn cab modeling back on. That's why it sounds like butt. Hang on. There we go. Alright, so I'm thinking that's going to take a total re-EQ because it is extremely bassy. I've got the bass turned down to 1. This is a built-in preset. Alright, so this is with the bass cranked all the way down on my phone. of how that sounds at all. One more time, let's switch that preset back to the, we're just going to go with the green. Turn off the cabinet modeling again. Alright, same sound, using the green mode instead of the flat. Playing again. All right, so first impressions, spending 10-15 minutes with it. I don't know yet, man. My Seymour Duncan solid state, little Power Stage 170, hooked up to one of my other cabs, is louder, more defined. But I'm gonna have to spend some more time with this. Maybe I'm a little disappointed at this very moment, but I know these things can get really complex, so I'm gonna have to tear into it and try to figure out how to get the best sound out of it. So I would just say temper your expectations, and you know, some of you guys are probably gonna get this and just love it, especially if you're playing through a PA cabinet already. I've never been a big fan of the sound of a PA with a guitar. I'm very much a real amplifier type guy. I mean, just to give you kind of a heads up, like my main rigs I'm playing, I got the JP2C going through a Mesa 2x12 over here. And then I got my dual rectifier going through a 2x12, both with vintage 30s. And then downstairs in my office, I'm playing with a Mark V 25. So I'm definitely a real amp junkie, but I gotta say with the AX8, I really like how that sounds going through a real cab. I mean, this might end up being a cool little practice amp for me. You know, if I can dial it in, it's light, it's self-powered. All I need is one cable in my AX8, and that's kind of why I bought it. As of right now, I don't think I'm a FR guy. I think some people just have played too many real amps to appreciate it. So your mileage may vary. Definitely not hating on it. I'm going to do a comparison video later on of this directly up against the Seymour Duncan with a real cab, and try to mic it in a way where you can really hear the difference, and we'll see what happens.